Okay, balancing of chemical equations. Now we are going to balance our chemical equations. Actually, why we need to balance the chemical equations? See, Nana? According to law of conservation of mass. Okay, according to law of conservation of mass, the matter can neither be created nor destroyed. Okay, the matter can neither be created and nor destroyed. It can change its formation from one state to another state. Here, one state to another state is nothing but here from solid state to liquid state, or liquid state to gaseous state, or gaseous state to liquid state. Like this, here the reaction, in that reaction from one state to another state, the substances will change, but will not get any new substance in that, and will not create anything, and will not destroy anything. So we have to take number of atoms equal on the both the sides, reactant side as well as on the product side. Whatever the atoms are there on the reactant side, the same atoms will be present on the product side. They will not create anything, will not destroy anything. So what we'll do? Here we have to balance the atoms, number of atoms on the reactant side and on the product side. So according to law of conservation of mass, okay, the matter can neither be created nor destroyed. It can change its formation from one state to another state. So according to this law of conservation of mass, we need to balance the chemical equations to equal the number of atoms on the reactant side as well as on the product side. Are you understood this one? Any doubts in this? Can ask. I'll take one simple chemical equations to balance here. This is a very important one. Listen carefully. So I am taking here one of the simple chemical equation, that is H2 plus O2 gives rise to H2O. Okay. So in this, what are the reactants and what are the products we have to know first of all. We know already LHS part are the reactants and RHS part are the.
Tell me voice right from me.
Yes, to all.
No teacher.
No teacher.
No teacher.
No teacher.
Then that
No,
is your problem. Nanu. Okay, so these are the reactants and these here products. So see once whether we are taken same atoms on the both sides or not. See first of all. See on the reactant side H2 and O2 we are taken, and we got here H2O. So in that H2 is nothing but hydrogen. O2 in the sense oxygen, that is. So on the reactant side we have hydrogen and oxygen. What about on the product side? What are the atoms we have there? H2O. In that H2O we have hydrogen and oxygen. Same atoms are there. Whatever the atoms are there on the reactant side, now we have same atoms on the product side also. hydrogen and oxygen only. Okay, there is no new atoms. We are not creating anything here and we are not destroyed anything here. See, just formation is changed here, right? Here we are taken H2 and O2. Okay, so hydrogen is separated here and oxygen is separated on the reactant side. But we got here combination of hydrogen and oxygen. H2O means here, this is one molecule now. In that hydrogen and oxygen is there. They are not separate. When we have plus between the atoms, then they are separate. When there is no plus, then all are together only. Now, we can say here this H2O is one molecule now. But on the reactant side, H2 is different and O2 is different now. Okay, see here. I'll write here what are the elements we have and how many we have. First of all, we have to write elements, here reactants and products. Now, in this chemical equation, we have hydrogen and oxygen. On the both sides, we have hydrogen and oxygen only. No need to write on the reactant side, we have H and O, product side of H and O. What are the elements are there on the reactant side and product side? We'll write here. Simply, okay. How many hydrogen atoms are there on the reactant side? Tell me. How many hydrogen atoms are there?
2. Say 2.
2.
2. On the product side?
Say 2.
2.
Okay.
2.
Oxygens on the reactant side?
2.
Product side?
1.
1.
Very good. Only 1. See, Nana, in the H2O, we are taken 2 under the hydrogen here. So this 2 belongs to only to hydrogen, not to oxygen. When we are taken 2 here, then it is belongs to oxygen. Okay? Here this is 1 only. Now, see, Nana, hydrogens on the reactant side 2, product side also 2. So these are balanced here. Equal number of atoms are there on the both sides. Now see oxygens on the reactant side 2. On the product side we have only 1. Oxygens are not balanced here. Right? Where is the one more oxygen here? Where it is gone? Okay. Right. So here we need to balance these oxygen atoms on which side? Can anyone guess? No, oxygens are not
On
balanced.
product side.
Right. To product side. Because on the product side we have only 1. Here is the less number of atoms. To balance with reactants, we have to take the number on the product side to balance the oxygens. Now here, see, Nana, on the reactant side we have 2 oxygens, but product side only 1 oxygen. I want to balance on the product side. So which number we have to take to balance the oxygen atom and where we have to take? Tell me. Yes, anyone?
So we have to multiply H2O with 2. And
Where we
H2
have
with
to-
2.
Where we have to take that 2?
On product side. And
Product side
on
only
reactant
where?
side.
Here H2O is there, no? Here H2O
Be-
is there, no?
Say,
Here or
Yes.
here?
say first one here.
Here?
Yes, teacher.
Okay, very good. Right. Now we want to balance the oxygen atoms. So that's why I want to take here 2 before H2O. So in any chemical equation, when you are balancing, we have to take the number before the substance only. Okay, maybe you'll get one doubt here. We need to balance the oxygen atoms. No. Why? we are not taking here 2. When we take here 2, oxygens are 2 no here. Right? Why will not take here? What will happen if you take here 2? Here balance, no, oxygen atoms. ఇక్కడ తీసుకుంటే ఏమవుతుంది ఇలా ఇక్కడ బ్యాలెన్స్ అయిపోతుంది కదా ఆక్సిజన్ ఆటమ్ మరి ఇక్కడ ఎందుకు తీసుకోవాలి ఇన్ ఫ్రంట్ ఆఫ్ ద సబ్స్టెన్స్ ఎందుకు తీసుకోవాలి ఇక్కడ ఎందుకు తీసుకోకూడదు మనం ఇక్కడ ఆక్సిజనే కదా బ్యాలెన్స్ చేయాల్సింది ఆక్సిజన్ బ్యాలెన్స్ అయితే అయిపోతుంది మరి ఇక్కడ ఎందుకు తీసుకుంటున్నాం ఇక్కడ ఎందుకు తీసుకోకూడదు అని అనుకుంటున్నాను yes can anyone tell
అక్కడ తీసుకుంటే ఫార్మేషన్ మొత్తం చేంజ్ అయిపోతుంది అక్కడ తీసుకుంటే హోల్ మాలిక్యూల్ మల్టిప్లై అవుతుంది
very good very good very good here according to law of conservation of mass what we have to do will not create anything will not destroy anything in this just we need to balance the number of atoms on the reactant side and the product side if you have taken 2 under the oxygen now this is not water molecule okay we are changed here we destroyed here according to our rule this is the wrong here so in any chemical equation not only in this to balance the number of atoms on the reactant side and product side we have to take the number before the substance only always before the substance only see here now we are not taken any number on the reactant side so that's why I want to write 2 as it is because we are not taken anything okay now see here on the product side we are taken 2 before H2 now number of hydrogens changed and oxygen also changed here 2 2s are 4 this is how many hydrogens are here 2 2s are 4 multiplication we have to do here okay 2 2s are 4 this is now oxygens here is a 1 2 1s are 2 now see Nana oxygens are balanced on the reactant side 2 and on the product side also 2 come to hydrogens here hydrogens reactant side 2 but product side 4 are there here hydrogens are unbalanced but before the chemical equation they are balanced but now they are unbalanced now we have to balance the hydrogens or not can anyone guess
yes teacher we should balance
yes we have to balance మనం రియాక్షన్ తీసుకున్నప్పుడు ఫస్ట్ రాసినప్పుడు నంబర్ ఆఫ్ ఎలిమెంట్స్ ఆన్ ద రియాక్టెంట్ సైడ్ అండ్ ప్రొడక్ట్ సైడ్ ఇక్కడ హైడ్రోజన్స్ బ్యాలెన్స్ వచ్చాయి మనకి ఆక్సిజన్స్ బ్యాలెన్స్ రాలేదు ఆక్సిజన్ ని బ్యాలెన్స్ చేసాము ఆక్సిజన్ ని బ్యాలెన్స్ చేస్తే హైడ్రోజన్ అన్బ్యాలెన్స్ అయిపోయింది అవునా మరి ఇప్పుడు హైడ్రోజన్ బ్యాలెన్స్ చేయాలా వద్దా మరి రియాక్షన్ తీసుకున్నప్పుడు బ్యాలెన్స్ ఏ ఉండే ఇప్పుడు అన్బ్యాలెన్స్ అయ్యాయి చేయాలా వద్దా అంటే yes we have to balance the hydrogen also whenever we are writing final chemical equation balanced chemical equation at that time number of atoms on the reactant side and number of atoms on the product side must be equal okay ఇలా కూడా జరుగుతుంది ఫస్ట్ బ్యాలెన్స్ ఉండొచ్చు ఇంకొక ఆటమ్ ని బ్యాలెన్స్ చేస్తున్నప్పుడు ఇంకొక ఆటమ్ అన్బ్యాలెన్స్ అయిపోవచ్చు ఫైనల్ గా మనం ఏదైతే కెమికల్ ఈక్వేషన్ బ్యాలెన్స్ రాస్తున్నామో అది రాసినప్పుడు అన్ని ఆటమ్స్ కూడా బ్యాలెన్స్ గా ఉండాలి క్వశ్చన్ లో ఏది బ్యాలెన్స్ ఉన్నా ఫైనల్ గా నువ్వు రాసే ఈక్వేషన్ లో అన్ని బ్యాలెన్స్ ఉన్నాయా లేదా అనేది ఇంపార్టెంట్ సో అది చూసుకోండి సో నౌ వీ హ్యావ్ టు బ్యాలెన్స్ ద hydrogens on the reactant side because 4 are there on the product side so that's why we need to balance the hydrogen atoms on the reactant side for that here I want to take the number 2 before H2 okay now I have taken here 2 before H2 now see number of atoms of hydrogens on the reactant side 4 now because 2 2s are 4 this is now see here this 2 belongs to only to hydrogen not to oxygen because here plus is there between hydrogen and oxygen here hydrogen molecule is separate oxygen molecule is separate this 2 belongs to only to hydrogen now number of oxygens are 2 only now here on the product side we are not changed any number so I want to take as it is now once check whether all atoms are balanced or not hydrogens on the reactant side 4 product side also 4 oxygens 2 and 2 on the both sides. So what is the balanced chemical equation here? 2H2 plus O2 gives rise to 2H2O. This is the balanced chemical equation. So what we call here balanced chemical equation and unbalanced chemical equation. See, Nana? When the question is given, when a chemical equation is not balanced, that is called skeleton equation. Okay, here I want to erase these numbers. So this is the first chemical equation given with skeleton equation. This is when it is not balanced. Now this chemical equation is balanced now, so we can call this as a stoichiometric equation or stoichiometric equation. Okay, are you understood? Any doubts in this, Nana? Yes, do you have any doubts in this chemical equation? Are you understood or not, all of you?
Understood, teacher.
Understood, teacher. Understood.
See here, I'll take one more chemical equation here. Now we are taken C3H8 plus O2 gives rise to CO2 plus H2O. So first of all, what we have to do here? Elements. Reactants and products. Yes, can anyone tell what are the elements we have on the both sides? Whether they are same or not? Yes, tell me fast.
STJ carbon,
Hydrogen, oxygen.
hydrogen.
Okay. Only these three? Any other atoms? Okay, here we have carbon on the reactant side. Here also we have carbon on the product side. Hydrogen here on the reactant side. Hydrogen on the product side also. Oxygen here on the reactant side. And here on the product side. So finally we have only carbon, hydrogen and oxygen on the both sides. See, Nana, we are not created anything in this and we are not destroyed anything. Just here formation is changed. We have taken C3H8 and O2. But we got CO2 and H2O here. See, number of atoms on the reactant side and product side. Carbons, how many carbons are here on the reactant side?
3.
Product side?
2.
Hydrogens on the reactant side?
8.
8,
Product side?
2,
2.
2,
Oxygens on the reactant side?
2,
2,
2.
2,
3.
3D, sir.
3,
Here we have in CO2 we have oxygen and in H2O also we have oxygen. In CO2 oxygen is there, H2O also oxygen is there. Here two oxygens. and here 1 oxygen. Total 3. And now here in CO2, this 2 belongs to only to oxygen, not to carbon. Carbon is only 1. Okay. Now see, which atoms are balanced and which atoms are not balanced? Tell me. Yeah, fast. Which atoms are balanced and which atoms are not balanced here?
So no atoms have balance.
No attempt.
No atoms are balanced.
Yeah, here carbons 3 on the reactant side, 1 is product side, not balanced. Hydrogens 8 and 2, not balanced. Oxygens 2 and 3, not balanced. So we have to balance one by one now. Now see, Nana, on the reactant side, carbons are 3, but on the product side, 1. So we need to balance on the product side now. So for that, I want to take 3 before CO2. Okay, we are not taking any number on the reactant side. So I want to write as it is. These are. Okay, now carbon atoms are changed from 1 to 3. Okay, hydrogens are same only. Now oxygens are changed here. 3 to the 6, this is, and plus 1 here. Total 7. Now see, hydrogens next. Hydrogens 8 on the reactant side, but only 2 on the product side. So for that, I want to take 4 before H2O on the product side. 4 before H2O. Again, we are not changed any number on the reactant side. So I'm writing as it is. Now carbons are 3 only. Hydrogens are changed now. 4 to the 8. Oxygens are changed again. Here 3 to the 6. And here 4 ones are 4. 3 to the 6 Nana. And 4 ones are 4. Total 10 here.
10.
Okay. Now see, hydrogen atoms also balanced here. Now come to finally oxygens. Oxygens only 2 on the reactant side, but 10 on the product side. So now we have to balance oxygen atoms on the reactant side. For that, I want to take here before O2 number 5. Now see, carbons are not changed, 3 only. Hydrogens also not disturbed here, so 8 only. And oxygens are now 10. 5 to the 10 this is. Now we are not changed any number on the product side, so I am writing as it is 3, 8, 10. Once check all the atoms are balanced or not. Carbons 3 on the reactant side and 3 on the product side. Hydrogens 8 on the reactant side, 8 on the product side, and oxygens 10, 10 on the both sides. Now this is the balanced chemical equation. C3H8 plus 5O2 gives rise to 3CO2 plus 4H2O. Okay.